I am so excited. Today is September 30th, and tomorrow, October 1st, begins our time of fasting and prayer here at Word of Faith. And certainly, all of our family and friends on Facebook are welcome to join us in a time of fasting. I wanted to come to you today just to post a message to allow you to focus and to have focus on exactly why we're doing what we're doing. So I want to read a quick scripture to you and just give you a thought and just let it settle in your heart, meditate on it to prepare ourselves for our time of fasting and prayer. I want to read to you from 2 Corinthians chapter 3, beginning with verse number 15. And it says this, "But even unto this day, when Moses is read, the veil is upon their heart. Nevertheless, when they shall turn to the Lord, or when their heart shall turn to the Lord, the veil shall be taken away. Now the Lord is that Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. But we all with open face, beholding as in a glass or in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are changed, are transformed into the same image from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit of the Lord." Now, this scripture just has to do with the glory of the Lord and the appearance of the glory. And it talked about a veil being over the hearts of the Jews as they read Moses. In other words, they couldn't see everything that was there because of the veil. They actually couldn't touch and couldn't connect with everything that was there because of the veil. It reminds me of the time when when I was married, and in our wedding ceremony, my wife came down the aisle, and when she got to the front of the church, she had this veil covering her face. And when it was time for us to make connection, for me to kiss her, for me to have an experience of touching her, then I needed to get rid of the veil. And so this month, this time of fasting and prayer is all about making sure that there's nothing that stands between us and God, nothing that keeps us from connecting and enjoying everything that God is and everything that He wants to do through us, so that we can reflect His very image, His glory. You know, in the Old Testament, when you hear about the glory, there are two different manifestations of the glory. There's the glory of the Lord on the tabernacle, and Moses and Joshua went into the tabernacle where that glory was. But there's also the glory of the Lord on Moses. And so what we want to do is we want to see God's glory increased here as a congregation on the church, but we also want the glory of God to be visible and in manifestation. Manifestation, just a big word that means visible evidence of God's glory on us. And so we just look forward to this time of fasting. I want you to prepare your hearts and get ready for God's glory to be visible on you.